7 forgotten inventions that changed the world but vanished in time. History is full of inventions that once shaped everyday life, dazzling people with new possibilities, changing the way families lived, worked, and dreamed. But just as quickly, many of those inventions vanished, leaving only memories, museums, and old photographs behind. Today, we're rewinding time to remember 7 forgotten inventions that changed the world but vanished in time. Number 7. The Penny-Farthing bicycle. With its enormous front wheel and tiny back wheel, the Penny-Farthing looked more like a circus trick than transportation. Invented in the 1870s, it became a symbol of daring and modernity. Men in tall hats pedaled high above the ground, weaving through cobblestone streets as children stared in awe. But it was also risky. One wrong bump could send a rider tumbling headfirst. By the early 1900s, safer bicycles took over, leaving the Penny-Farthing as a relic of Victorian eccentricity. Today, we admire it as a quirky icon of a braver, slower time. Number 6. The telegraph machine. Before smartphones or even radios, the telegraph was humanity's first step toward instant communication. With a series of taps and clicks, messages traveled across oceans and continents at lightning speed. For the first time, news could spread in minutes instead of weeks. Stop became the punctuation of an entire generation. But when the telephone gave people the power to speak directly, the telegraph's dots and dashes began to fade. By the late 20th century, the last lines went silent. Still, the telegraph laid the foundation for the world of messaging we now take for granted. Number 5. The Zeppelin. Imagine floating to the clouds in a massive silver airship, dining in elegance while gazing down at cities far below. In the early 1900s, Zeppelins promised a future of luxury travel. They were symbols of progress and power, adored in Europe and America alike. But on May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg disaster turned wonder into horror. Flames engulfed the sky, and the dream of Zeppelin travel burned away in minutes. Airplanes took over, leaving Zeppelins as ghostly reminders of a grand but fragile dream. Number 4. The Typewriter. The rhythmic clack-clack of the typewriter was once the heartbeat of offices, newsrooms, and libraries. Great novels, famous speeches, and love letters all began on its mechanical keys. The typewriter gave a certain permanence to words, stamped into paper one strike at a time. But with the rise of computers in the 1980s, the typewriter lost its place on the desk. Its sound was silenced by keyboards and screens. Yet, for many, the typewriter remains the most romantic way to write, tactile, imperfect, and alive. Number 3. The phonograph. In 1877, Thomas Edison's phonograph made voices eternal. For the first time, people could hear music and speech replayed long after they were gone. Families gathered in wonder as brass horns crackled to life, carrying songs through warm living rooms. The phonograph became the ancestor of every record player, cassette deck, and MP3. But as technology advanced, the phonograph itself grew obsolete, left behind in favor of sleeker devices. Still, it marked the moment sound became immortal. Number 2. The drive-in theater. In the golden age of the 1950s, nothing felt more American than the drive-in theater. Couples and families piled into cars, parked under the stars, and watched glowing screens light up the night. It was romance, adventure, and popcorn, all from the comfort of your own car. But as land prices rose and indoor multiplexes spread, drive-ins dwindled away. Today, a few survive as nostalgic gems. But for many, the drive-in belongs to a memory of youth, love, and summer nights. Number 1. The rotary phone. Before touchscreens and speed dials, calling someone meant patience. You place your finger in a numbered wheel, spun around, and listened to the satisfying click as it rotated back. The rotary phone was clunky but reliable, a fixture of homes for decades. Children memorized numbers. Parents answered calls tethered to the wall. By the 1990s, touchtone and mobile phones made the rotary obsolete. But its charm endures, a reminder of when communication was slower, but somehow more deliberate. Every invention in history is more than a machine, it's a story. These forgotten wonders once shaped lives, sparked imaginations, and left behind echoes we still hear today. Which of these inventions do you remember or wish you could see return? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more journeys through time. Because even if inventions vanish, their stories never truly fade.